Well, we're back to Guber Talks. It's episode 36. It's been a couple days since our last episode, but we thought we'd jump on real quick in the midst of everything and record another one.
Yep.
So I am Gavin. No, we just lost Bundy. There he's back.
I'm remembering all the controls.
Yep.
And then
I'm Justin. Hello.
so
in case
we're
you don't
all
know.
here.
Yep.
Still
Bundy
surprising.
is
I mean, one of us probably should have died by now.
statistically, one of
Yeah.
us should not be in this conversation.
Right.
We know it's Bundy.
It's definitely me.
Yeah. So what's new with everybody? Everyone still hanging out at home and being safe, or are you going out and about?
Yeah, I'm not really going out and about. The most I go to is just to pick up groceries or if I'm getting some food, but other than that, kind of sticking at home. Zoom virtual background.
Yes.
When was the last time we recorded? It was like April?
Maybe. I was just looking at the thing. I can try and figure out when the last time we uploaded was. That should give us some kind of. I cannot minimize Zoom when you're okay. Well, I can't check. So
Yeah, it's been a while. So
I can't
we've been a little
minimize
busy.
Zoom.
Yeah, I moved, so I don't live my
Oh yeah,
last place.
how's the new place?
I like it a lot. It's cheaper. It's affordable.
It's good.
It's nicer.
It's got
Bundy
air
can attest to
conditioning.
that. What?
So does it have air conditioning?
It sure does. It's always
It's
on.
hot as balls.
It is. But I just had to go back into the office this past like couple of weeks. So that's what I've been doing. Even though Bundy and I are still working from home, they threw me in the rotation to go in and do mail. So it's been fun.
How far of a drive is that?
It's a drive.
Yeah, my work. I haven't been back in the office except to pick up a laptop.
Yeah.
But that was a 5-minute ordeal. I just ran and grabbed it and left. But yeah, I haven't stepped foot in my office since March. It's like,
Nice.
and because of that, I really haven't had to drive anywhere, so I haven't gotten gas since April.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like I even drove. Like I visited my mom twice since then. Just like on the weekend or whatever, and I still haven't had to get gas. Like that's the farthest I drive. That's about a 40-minute drive. So it hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, I get gas a lot, so not all the time, but like some weeks I'll want to drive around because I'm bored. Gotta get out of the house a little bit.
Yeah, I drove around town once on my lunch. I just like I was like, it was just one of those days where you feel super cooped up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go outside. So on my lunch break, I just drove around the city for like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, that was good.
but what about you, Bundy? Do anything fun during this quarantine?
I mean, I'm still going out and doing my normal stuff as much as I can. I mean, I'm not going to like
Parties.
any like
the raves.
sit down restaurants really.
Yeah.
Like we went out this past weekend for like how long were we in Armored Gardens? Like 15
Not long.
minutes?
Not long.
Yeah.
Was not my thing. Didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I didn't think there'd be that many people out and about, but
There's a shit ton of people still going out, dude.
yeah.
You can't help it, really. People are just gonna do whatever they gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, they've been doing that since the beginning. It's not like it's gonna change now.
No, exactly.
Well, I mean, at least in the beginning, like when the state shut everything down, it was like those businesses just were closed, like.
Well, yeah.
So there was no option to.
Yeah, people stayed home when there was literally nothing to do. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about this too. The weird thing was that for the most part, people were following all the guidelines of like social distancing until they started saying you can go out, but you have to wear a mask. Then people flipped out. They're like,
Mhm.
no. It's like, I'm going to
Yeah.
go out and not wear a mask. It's like, you're already not going out. Now just put a piece of cloth over your face. But no.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Bundy muted us.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
And I think he muted himself.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, but yeah, I'm over it. But the nice thing, like, I'm okay with everything. It's just getting worse. Like, it's simple. Just wear a damn mask and don't do stupid shit. But still, people think like it's political to wear a mask. but it's not. It's just science, you
I
dummies.
think more people would wear masks if Gavin didn't buy 5,000.
I didn't. My order didn't go through. I tried.
Wait, what?
So there was this thing that I don't even know if leaked is the right word, but someone
Somebody shared
online,
it.
yeah, someone online. There was
For the
this
wrong people.
there was this company that was giving away masks for free, but it was
Mhm.
specifically for teachers, so they could have masks at school because all this people are forcing children to go back to school, and and they came in packs of 5, so they're like, yeah, you can have one, and then if you need more, you can give them to students, things like that, and they had a coupon code that they would give you for free, no shipping, anything, they just ship it to you. Before we all realized they were for teachers, we saw this coupon, and in my brain, I'm like, we found out they didn't put a limit on the coupon, so I'm like, I'm gonna order 100 boxes. So I put in the order, and it was like, your retail value is $5,000, but I put the coupon in, so it was completely free. I'm like,
What?
no way they're gonna actually ship me this many masks for free. Like, it would come on a pallet. So I was like thinking, I'm like, this would be hilarious if I did this. Turns out my order ended up timing out because there was just so much traffic. So I'm like, oh, I have to start from the beginning. I'm like, I know, I'm going to look into this. So I actually looked into it, and that's when we found out that it was like specifically for teachers. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I wouldn't have kept them all anyway. I would have given them away regardless, but it would have been more about the story of them shipping to my door.
Isn't that what the guy who held up all that hand sanitizer said?
Yeah.
Too.
He was trying to sell it. He was trying to make a profit, and then he was like, "No, I'm going to give it away," and because he got caught.
Yeah,
I wouldn't need that many masks even if I wanted them.
You could cover your body in masks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I could be Mask Man.
Mask Man.
Or just like, I thought about two things that would make people really mad. One, take them all and just cut them up into a really, really big mask and like sew them together. And the other one is be like, oh, I got all these masks for free. I'm going to take them to the homeless or the animal shelter and give them to kittens. And just like take pictures of masks on kittens. But no, I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
Those masks are still out there for anyone that needs them.
That's good. So, I think there's a couple of things we should probably talk about while we're here. So what? Yeah. Besides, look at your hair, Gavin.
It's so long.
When was the last time you got a haircut?
So that's the bad story, is that I needed a haircut before everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the day I was planning to go get one is when we all got sent home from work. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go out now. I just haven't gotten one since. So March or maybe February even.
I've had my haircut done at my parents' house from one of my siblings who cuts hair. So we did that.
Yeah, my mom was telling me, she's like, oh, your sister can cut it. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on waiting. I'll just wear a hat and it's fine.
So,
anywho.
But yeah, video games. I've been playing a lot of video games since the quarantine, but ever since, especially last time we talked. So, what have you been playing, Gavin, if you've been playing anything?
Yeah. I just started playing Ghost of Tsushima.
How is it?
It's pretty fun. It's very cinematic driven. It's made to look like a samurai movie, because there's a lot of cutscenes, but they're not horrendously long like Kingdom Hearts or anything. They're good chunks, but they're
3 hours cutscenes.
Yeah, but they're like, you can tell that they're like movie style cutscenes. Like there's camera angles, there's moving cameras and stuff. It's not like just over the shoulder your character's talking, and there's like flashback sequences and stuff like that. And like anytime you start a new chapter or a mission, it's got like the Japanese like text on it, kind of like a movie poster type deal. So that's kind of cool. The gameplay itself, it could be polished. There's a lot of small issues, nothing that's like preventing me from playing, but just like little things when I'm moving around. I'm like, oh, I want to like run up here. It's like, oh, I can't jump up this rock because there isn't a specific climbing spot to do it. So it's like, now I have to walk all the way around this mountain. And it's like, I don't know like how far I can fall in the game without dying. So it's like I'll jump off a building and be fine. I'm like, cool. I'll jump off a rock and like I get hurt really bad, and then my dude's limping. He's like, I'm like, shut up.
Is it pretty difficult?
No, I mean I'm
much.
still pretty early on in the game, so it
Yeah.
probably gets more difficult with like some of the bigger bosses. I've died a few times. The combat is fun, but it's like not button mashing. Like you have to actually pay attention to what the enemies are doing, because you have to block and you have to like parry them in order to survive.
Yeah.
You can't just run in there, stab a bunch of people, and then run away. So that's fun because you actually have to pay attention. There's this really cool thing in it. I forget what it's called. I think it's like a standoff. I don't know if that's what it's called in the game or not. But if you walk up to a group of enemies, you can like initiate the standoff, and then you and one other person walk up to each other, and like you both hold your swords out, and you just stand there, and then you have to time it so like the minute your enemy goes to attack, you like hit the button, and then you like kill him in one swipe. It's kind of like a quick time thing, but it's very it's not just like hit a button. It's like you have to actually time it and pay attention. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. It's definitely on my list because it looks really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's also like a very good looking game. Like it's very beautiful and like the scenery and like the weather and all that. And one of the coolest things that I haven't seen in other games before is that there's no map, or there's a big map, but there's no mini map or waypoints or anything. Like you select a point on the map and then the wind blows that direction. So it's like you have to pay attention to which way the leaves are going and stuff like that. Yeah. And then you just run that direction and try and find it. And like there are times when like a fox will come up and like get your attention, and if you follow the fox, it's like a collectible somewhere.
That's cool.
So it's little stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty fun so far.
Yeah. Definitely on my list. I did play Last of Us Part 2.
How was that?
I loved it. A lot of people, I don't know why people don't like it. Honestly, like I think it's really well written. There's some plot points that kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think like the big spoilers everyone's like talking about, that's like the main reason why they don't like it. And they don't just like actually beat the game and like play it. They just kind of like hear the spoiler and that's it. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, they don't actually. Yeah. I bought that one the same time I bought the Ghost game. That's definitely a game that you have to be in the mood to play.
Yes.
You can't just start it up and be like, I'm going to play Last of Us 2 quick.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm waiting until I finish my other one.
Yeah. So that was really good. That was about like a 30-hour game.
That's about what I've heard from that.
So it took me a little while. I didn't like want to rush it, but there was a couple days I just sat down and played a lot of it. But I beat that. I beat Resident Evil 7, which was really good. I really like that. That was like maybe before I played Last of Us. And now I'm playing Paper Mario. Which Bundy? What do you think about Paper Mario?
I've heard Bundy's playing that too.
So fun.
Yeah? How so?
I don't know how much I've played of it, like in hours so far, but it's and I didn't play it over the weekend because we had other stuff going on, but yeah, it's just super duper addicting for me. Just like, I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of the franchise since the first game, and I think I missed one of them in the middle somewhere. But yeah, I've always just liked the art style and like the different ways that they incorporate, like, you know, making it feel like paper and like a paper world. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Definitely worth the money.
Yeah, I really want to play more. I just have been a little busy this whole week just with everything going on.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, it's really funny too. Like I thought there was a lot of humor so far in it. So I think it's really cute.
There's a lot of jokes.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued to see how that's going to go. I've also been playing Animal Crossing. I always jump into Animal Crossing because it's relaxing and therapeutic in its own way. And Bundy, you also got Mortal Kombat, right?
I did get Mortal Kombat, so I can smack up on you.
What?
Real bad.
No, BB. You got beat up.
I don't think so.
You did. I think
maybe I picked some person that I'd never played before as, and I had my eyes closed, and then you beat me.
Oh, that's what it was.
But I'm pretty sure I could whip out Baraka right now and just slash you to pieces. But yeah, I grabbed Mortal Kombat on the Switch because it was on sale, and the gameplay is still fine, but like when it switches from like cinematic to actual gameplay, the frame rate, I don't know what you call it, but like the picture goes down so drastically in quality. Doesn't matter if it's on. I mean, it's a little harder to tell when it's handheld, but when it's on my TV, it's just like, wow, this is like very noticeable.
Yeah.
But when Justin, he got it for the PlayStation 4, and then I can whip his ass in HD all day. So.
It's fun, dude. I like it a lot.
Is it crossplay, or are you playing on his PS4?
He
on
came
his
over.
PS4.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, if Switch can do crossplay.
Well, if only.
That'd be something. No, he came over not too long ago. My birthday.
Yeah.
We played, and then when I was in town, we were grilling my parents, and I think we played for a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we only played once, and then you started to cry, so we.
That's what it was. No, we ended up watching YouTube for the longest time. I think
we did do that too.
Yeah.
It's always a good time killer.
Yeah.
Have you guys experienced a substantially more or bigger amount? Have you guys seen more ads on YouTube lately?
Yes.
I feel like every time I go on it now, anytime there was one ad break, there's now 2 ads inside of it. And there's more throughout, like, random videos. Like, I'll be watching someone play the drums, and it's a 3.5-minute video, and I see 3 different ad breaks. I'm like, okay, thanks for that.
Got, like, 3 ad blockers on my Chrome, so I don't get any ads ever.
I have one ad block, or, I think I just have one, but it's like every 3 months it just dies, so I have to go and find a new one. So then I just like gave up on them.
Yeah.
The only time I see ads on YouTube is if I'm like on my phone or something like that, and it's always weird when like I get an ad after I've watched a video, as if I was going to stick around to see the commercial after the video. Like, I'm just going to shut this off now. You're a moron.
I run into that sometimes because if I just find like a playlist of videos and it just cycles from one to the next, then it'll play the ad after it. I'm like, okay. And on mobile, it sucks because it like changes the entire interface. So now all you see is the ad. So it's like you have to close the video to get out of it. You can't just like select another video down the list or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like if for some reason I'm listening to a video on my phone and I like get in the shower or something, and I get like one of those ads where it's like, oh, you can skip it in 5 seconds. But if you don't hit anything, it's a 3-minute long ad.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, there goes to any hope I have listening to something I wanted to. But
yeah, I watch YouTube exclusively on my PlayStation, and it used to not have ads for some reason. So I was like, it was whatever. I was chill with it. But now they threw in ads, and it's like double the amount of ads. So I'll like even like press pause to see like all the yellow lines, and there's like 8 for some videos, and it's ridiculous because I don't want to watch all those damn ads.
They're getting caught up.
Apparently, they're catching up with me.
Funimation, that app has the worst. It's the worst for ads.
I bought it exclusively for that because it was super annoying.
Yeah, I thought about buying it just for a month, but I only watched like one show on it, so I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money just to watch one show.
My Hero.
Yeah, and it's dumb because like with many anime, especially My Hero, the first 5 minutes are useless. It's just what happened last episode, and then the 8-hour-long intro music video. And it's like,
it's good though. It's so good.
It's good once, not when you're binging the entire series.
I love it.
You don't have like a Netflix where you can skip the theme?
No, not on that. And the reason they don't do it is because you get the recap, and then you get the intro, and then there's an ad. And the ads are like full-length commercial breaks. Like they're like 2 to 3 minutes long. It's just like multiple commercials. And I think YouTube fixed this now too, but it used to be a thing where if there was an ad, you could just manually skip forward in the video and then rewind, and it would like think you already watched it, so it would get rid of it. They don't do that. If you skip past an ad break, it just automatically gives you that ad. So if you were like halfway through an episode and it didn't save your place, now you have 2 ad breaks to go through to get back there.
Yep.
I'm like, so after I finished that season, I'm like, I'm done. No more of this app.
How far did you get?
I finished the season.
I haven't watched the new season, or finished it at least.
It's okay. It's not great.
Darn.
There are good episodes in it, but
Yeah.
the overall season, it's like pretty boring.
It's a good show. What were we gonna say, Bundy?
Have any of you guys gotten Peacock, the NBC app?
Oh,
It's
I have
free,
not.
isn't it?
I just heard about that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, so there's 3 different tiers. There's a free tier, there's a paid tier with extra content, but still ads, I think. And then there's a tier with more stuff and no ads, I believe.
Free tier
what's
has
the-
ads, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's the cost difference between them? Do you know?
So it's free $4.99 and $9.99, I think.
Okay, that's not terrible
Yeah.
then, depending on what they have.
Yeah.
I mean-
I think it's NBC, so they have like Universal, so you get like your Jurassic World and stuff.
Oh, boy.
It's really mainly for TV shows though, so you got like
I figured.
The Office, Parks and Rec, all that good stuff. And one feature that they have on there, which I don't think any other streaming service that I know of has, is like if you're just like in the mood for something like comedy or like police procedural or something, they have separate channels that you can watch. You can't pick the episode, but you can just put that on, so it's just like constantly going in the background. So if like you want to watch The Office with Friends, you can just put that channel on, and then it just keeps playing.
Kind of like a playlist or something.
Yeah, basically. That you don't have to program or worry about. It just plays.
That'd be pretty cool on other ones, because there's a lot of times
Yeah.
where it's like I sit down and I'm like, I don't want to play a game. I want to watch something, but I don't know what. So it's
I
like,
don't want to actively watch something. I just want something to
Yeah.
play in the background.
Yeah, that'd be useful. I did
I'd
just
like
get
that
HBO
for like
Max.
Family Guy. Oh yeah, for HBO Max.
I got
I
that
like that.
for. I'm on my free trial right now. I probably will keep it for a month. Just because that's the only place to watch Harry Potter, and I hadn't seen them all, so
That's-
now I'm
Ugh.
working my way through.
That's what I've been doing. And I have them
awful.
on Blu-ray too, which is the worst part. But I was like, I'm too lazy to go like put them in. I can just go on HBO Max and just play them.
Yeah, because I saw the first, the second, the fourth, and the last. I'm like, it's a very popular series. I should probably see them all. I'm halfway through 5 right now. I
can't
started
believe
on
you've seen all of
Saturday.
them. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
Harry Potter was never my thing. I was never into it.
yeah. I recommend Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol's really good.
Is that a show
Mm-hmm.
or a movie?
It's a show.
Okay.
Is that on
I've heard
HBO Max?
Mm-hmm.
But was it on the DC streaming service? Okay.
It's on both. So
Okay.
they picked it up. So I think they're gonna integrate it from that to HBO Max at some point. I feel like
Yeah.
DC Universe is probably gonna get absorbed.
Yeah, you can't buy a year-long subscription for DC anymore. You can only do month to month. So
They know.
yeah,
But there's some good content on there, honestly, like because they have all the comic books. Which the only reason I would watch or get it again is so I can read all the comics. There's a lot of like recent stuff too that I just want to go through and not buy all the fucking
Yeah.
single things, and it's a lot cheaper because it's like what is it, $5 a month,
I don't know.
something like that. So then I can just pay $5, get caught up in all of like the comic lines and this and that, and then I also heard that Harley Quinn show is really good. I watched the Mr. Sunday
That's
video.
really funny.
I've
Is it?
heard that. I've seen clips of it, and it's pretty funny.
Did you
Yeah,
did you watch all of it?
I haven't seen it. I just listened to like reviews of it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know enough to where I'm spoiled, so I can still go watch it. But yeah, it just sounds super duper funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
great.
have you seen it, Justin?
No, I want to.
Oh my God! I haven't seen like full episodes
Mhm.
because it's on a paid thing, but you can look up clips on YouTube, and it's funny when you watch it and you're like, this is a parody. It's like there's no way this is an actual show for this,
Mhm.
because like I watched a clip and like Harley Quinn and the Joker were cussing at each other and stuff like that, and like there's like a bunch of like really lewd remarks, and I'm like, this is hilarious, and then I found it's real. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like there's more.
It looks
Yeah.
great. I really want to watch it. That's another reason I just want to get like DC Universe like a month so I can binge that. Read my comics. Maybe watch Young Justice because I like that. Young Justice? Yeah, Young
don't know.
Justice. It was on Cartoon Network forever ago. Then they released a new season as of like last year. But yeah, HBO Max is pretty good. There's a lot of stuff on there, I feel like.
My thing with HBO is like there's a lot of good stuff, but a lot of the good stuff is all like really long. Like, you
Yeah.
know, Game of Thrones is like hour-long episodes or whatever. Like all those shows, I'm like, so I can't easily binge those. So it's like I don't know if I want to dive into one or just skip it.
Did you watch Watchmen?
The show? No, I didn't.
Oh, it's so
Watch it.
It's so good.
So good.
It's so good.
There's a lot of stuff on HBO.
Yeah, they got that.
Really
They got Westworld. Westworld's really, really good. I need to finish the 3rd season, but
I haven't seen that either.
Last Week Tonight. Those are real short episodes. Would you like?
I always just watch the bit he puts on YouTube. Like I
Yeah,
watch the one
it's-
this
that's what
morning.
I do.
Yeah, like I was thinking about that. It's like, how in the hell did they like even make money off of this when they just give that out for free? Because that's like
Ad revenue.
80% of. Yeah, I guess, but that's like 80% of each episode is what he puts on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
And then Chernobyl, I heard is amazing.
Oh, I remember.
It's on my
yeah.
list.
That's older.
About a couple years, I think.
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I want to
That's
watch
so
that.
I've seen
funny.
Never seen it.
So funny. What else?
But
Sopranos.
Sopranos, they
Some
got that.
classic TV.
I know they have
The
Friends.
Wire.
Saw that.
They have Friends.
Yep, they
Oh,
own Friends.
Every
So it's
time
not
I
on
see it, every
Netflix
time I
anymore.
scroll past it.
I would never
Yeah.
watch that.
You know, like Friends?
No,
Oh, it's classic.
no.
It's great.
Over with Friends. Can't do it.
I have no opinion. I think I need to watch all of it. I don't know. Of what I've seen, it's okay. I know it's like one of those Office-like things where everyone has to love it.
No, I mean, other than just it's a sitcom, I don't know how to describe it other than it like Friends is one of those shows that it was solid the whole way through. Like it didn't hit a season like like even The Office hit like season 5 or 6, and then it pretty much took a downturn from there for most part. Friends was like pretty much the same all the way through, just different stories.
Yeah, I'll check it out. They have a bunch of like the Cartoon Network shows too, in case you ever want to rewatch some of those.
The
So like,
Boondocks.
yeah, Boondocks.
They have the
on there.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Studio Ghibli, which I
saw
really want
that.
to watch
Yep.
all of those. What else? Obviously the DC stuff. So they have some of. I don't know if they have any exclusive stuff on there besides Doom Patrol. But Doom Patrol is really good. I really like it. It's really weird. And I don't understand why DC doesn't just do that kind of stuff. Just weird shit. It works for them.
Maybe they can't convince the studio that it's a good idea.
Well, Doom Patrol is really well received by everybody.
Uh-oh.
And by the people who've watched, I should say. So
We got 10 minutes. I don't know if you guys got that.
yeah. I got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to let's see once I finish Harry Potter, see how much time I have left and see what else I can
Yeah.
burn through.
Well, we're probably going to be like this for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the hard part too, is that you only have so much time. And it's like, I'm working 8 hours a day, so and then other stuff. So I only have like if I were to watch something or play a game every single night, I'd only have like 2, maybe 3 hours to do it. So it's like all these long games like Last of Us, Assassin's Creed, like everything else coming out. It's like I have to decide. It's like, what am I going to spend my time on to get the most out of it?
Yeah.
And sometimes I can't decide. I end up just sitting on the couch on my phone for an hour.
I do
It'd
that.
be like that.
It'd be like that. Or I'll just get on YouTube and just watch stupid videos.
Yeah, I hate when it's like I want to do something and I end up just going down a rabbit hole on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like I found a video on YouTube that's literally just called videos I found on Reddit, and I watched that.
Anything good?
It's a lot of people getting hurt doing stupid stuff.
Short answer is no.
No.
Pretty much, you can live without it.
Yeah. I have a fascination of like watching people open up like cards. So like baseball cards, basketball cards, and like Pokemon cards.
Okay, I was thinking like
A,
birthday
I don't want to spend any money.
Birthday cards.
A birthday card.
Oh wow.
jury
this one-
summons, parking tickets. Oh, look at that!
Look at that. So that obviously gotta watch them pop videos. That's all Bundy does.
I
I'm trying to
watch
decide.
everything in double speed, or I watch all of those videos in double speed, and I just subscribe to like this Disney World, Disneyland like pin guy. And so I watch all those videos in double speed. And so when I forget to do it and I just hear them talking normally, they all sound retarded. They all sound so slow. They're like,
Top Pops here.
pop tea.
Popsters. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's most of my YouTube.
I'm watching a
love
lot of phone reviews lately because I need a new phone, so I've been looking, but I don't know what to get. So I literally just go in and type like phone review, and I just go down the list. I'm like, all right, this guy's got 400,000 views. Let's
Yeah.
see what he's talking about. This random phone I can't buy.
Yeah. I could probably use a new phone, but I don't think much has changed with the iPhone.
No.
Yeah, mine. I have Android. Mine's it's like I don't really want a new phone because I like this phone. It's just the point now where, you know, if like I have to charge it very specifically, and once it connects, I
Oh.
can't touch it. And then like the other night, I was laying in my bed and I keep my phone across the room when I'm sleeping. I just hear bleep bloop, bleep bloop because the freaking charger kept connecting and disconnecting without the phone moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I can tell like my battery is not what it used to be, but at the same time, like I know that if I don't sell it soon, like the value of me trying to resell the phone is just going to be like nothing.
yeah, I never resell. I just buy a new one, keep the old one.
Same. Just in case something happens.
Yeah, I always keep at least like unless it's broken, like the most recent one I have, just in case. Yeah,
Mhm.
like I break the new one, then I could just swap the SIM card and have the old one back for a week. But
Yeah, I got my phone, my new one, about a year and a half ago, and I feel like my battery is always draining. But I'm usually
Yeah.
FaceTiming, so I'm usually talking
That'll do
the
it,
whole
yeah.
time. But like, even if I
Yeah.
shut off the screen, it's always hot like no other. And then I'll go in my car, and it's hot out here, obviously. And like within like moments, I get that stupid ass notifications like your phone's too hot to use. And it's like,
Oh.
what the fuck am I supposed to do?
yeah.
Damn.
Which I've never had that before.
I only ever get that if I'm driving and like the phone is in the sun or something like on my console.
Mm-hmm.
But other than
Yeah,
that,
I think that happened to me once or twice before, but definitely not just from FaceTiming.
Yeah.
yeah, it's annoying that phones are not really made for communication. You know, it's like we can't talk
Hey, that's
for
something.
very long without it burning our face.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you know, maybe
What's even
maybe
the
work
point
on
of it?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Just overall, I'm intrigued to see where we're gonna go with this whole quarantine, or like not quarantine, pandemic, because it's not much of a quarantine right now. Like
Yeah.
each state's different. Obviously, Iowa's different.
Yeah.
And we're just doing whatever, you know.
Yeah, I live in Iowa, but work in Illinois. So it's like I'm always paying attention to both of those. So it'd be like if
Yeah.
Illinois suddenly was like, all right, everyone go back to work. It's like, well, do I have to?
Well, did you guys hear about Google?
What about
They're
it?
not. Their employees are not returning to work until June of next year.
Oh, I didn't hear that, but it's not surprising. I mean,
Yeah.
they can
Yeah.
afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
They're
heard.
still
I think it
working,
was.
so.
Yeah, I think it was Twitter, and they announced this like 3 months ago, saying that there's a good chance none of them go back to work in like a physical location.
Yeah.
I think it was Twitter. I know it was one of the big tech companies, but
Yeah. So should be interesting. But
yeah,
I got a couple minutes.
I was gonna say I think we've all proven that we can work from home without losing too much productivity.
That and
Yeah.
survive, which like
Yeah,
the big thing, big takeaway out of everything.
Yeah, like I want all like bigger companies to all release numbers saying this is how much we saved on water and electricity in the summer of 2020 from not having anyone there.
I know we're making bank
No.
where we work.
Couldn't tell me.
I was
I have
told.
no idea.
at our specific place that we won't mention. But yeah, it's crazy because like a lot of companies, including us, our profits are going up right now because everyone's stuck at home, and so they're just buying shit. So it's something.
Complain about that.
Yeah.
And then I've heard rumors that we're getting another stimulus round.
Mm-hmm.
Get that money.
But I also heard that we were cutting unemployment, the amount, because what is it, like $600?
It's
an
600
extra
on top of what
600.
you would normally get.
Yeah. They want to cut it down to like 200 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, and that 600 was never planned to last more than a few months in the first place. It was specifically for that package. So it's like, you can see both sides where it's like they're cutting it down, but at least you're getting something versus the original plan where you were going to get nothing.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued to see what the stimulus, if it does happen, what it's going to entail. And
from what I've heard, it's just going to be the same thing, just pretty much again, like $1,200 checks for everyone. And
I think they might lower the ceiling for like who's getting it though, as far as like how much you make annually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe
we'll be fine. We'll get it.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that didn't understand it,
mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, I'm not going to get the check." It's like you're going to be fine. It's like you don't make that much.
Yeah,
because they like some people were just seeing, because it was 75,000. Some people were seeing that and be like, "Oh, me and like my husband and my kid together combined, we make more than that." It's like that's not how it works. It's like you individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got less than a minute.
What the fuck is going on? There's like some banging.
That might be me, or is that your actual place?
I think it's someone outside. They're slamming their door or something like that.
That's good.
Somebody's on
They're
your
slamming
roof.
your door.
Somebody's on my roof.
Oh, guys, somebody's on Gavin's roof. We better get.
We better wrap it up.
There was a dude one day. I was at work and this guy was on my roof like doing an inspection or something like that, and I could hear him walking around while I was in a meeting. And I'm like, if someone falls through.
Guys, I'll be right back. I think Santa Claus is here.
All right.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll do another. We should do another one soon. It's been too long,
Another 3 months.
3 months. We'll do it in October, but hopefully before then.
Happy Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Spooky season. All right. Well, my name's Justin.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Bundy.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Peace.